Member for Boothby.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I rise to speak on behalf of the Brighton Rugby Club. This club plays on the Brighton Oval Sporting Complex in Hove in my electorate. I'd especially like to recognise the efforts of the new local state member, David Spears, the member for Bright, who has been strongly championing for the interests of the club to make sure they get the facilities that they need and that they were promised. During the recent South Australian state election, the club was promised $1 million in state government funding to upgrade their club rooms. This promise wasn't made by a candidate, it wasn't made by a backbencher, it wasn't made by the opposition, it was made by the local Labor member, a minister in the Weatherill Government, and nor was it made contingent on her re-election. Writing formally to the club, the letter very clearly stated, "I would like to propose that a Labor government would commit to a funding model wherein $1 million would be provided." So convinced was the Weatherill Government of the worthiness of this project that it also said that it's worth noting that I believe any government, regardless of political persuasion, would honour such a commitment. Well, Labor was successful in retaining government in South Australia, and now they're trying to back away from the promise that was made. First, the Minister for Sport denied that they promised the $1 million in funding. Then he said that it was a different Labor minister that made the commitment, so it didn't count. Then the Treasurer had to step in and save him and said we would have to wait until the budget. Well, the rugby club waited until the budget. The budget came down last week, and there was no indication in the budget papers that the Weatherill Government will be honouring this election commitment. This club has a long history in the local community and has been a significant player in the state rugby scene. Unfortunately, their facilities are old, they do not comply with current codes and standards, and they're in need of an upgrade. This isn't about just putting marble countertops on the bar, it's for basic upgrades to make the facilities more usable by the club and the community, such as improved disabled access, appropriate facilities for female players such as separate change rooms, showers and toilets, and improved security. Neither I nor the new state member for Bright, David Spears, will allow the Weatherill Government to get away with this broken promise, to just try and sweep their election commitments under a rug. Labor is the government in South Australia, and I call on them to stand by and deliver on their commitment to the Brighton Rugby Club.